good thing it rained last night or we'd never get any of these done. Well, hi guys, welcome back to Simple Life with Chris and Tara. Today we are doing repairs on our fence, and then we are going to be moving it to the other side of the coop. So today Cassie and I are going to attempt to, we're going to move this fence, the Premier One fence that we have over on this side of the coop, and then we're going to go ahead and move it back over to where it's over in underneath the trees. For the most part, chickens are free range, but that we do tend to leave them in like when we leave or whatever. Okay, Cassie and I are going to go ahead and attempt to patch up. We have several holes throughout our Premier One fence that our dogs have made, trying to get into our chicken coop when we had to like fed them scraps, our chicken scraps from the kitchen, and they wanted their way in there. So they have tore up the fences in a couple places, and we're going to go ahead and our fence is not electric. It is set to where it could have been, but it won't be now. But we're going to go ahead and attempt to patch these holes. That there's some there, and they have over here again. But we're going to go ahead and attach those up and then get it moved over to the other side. Okay, does anybody else's chickens do this? I mean, look, I know they do it to dust bathe, but you can't really tell how deep these holes are. Our chickens, our hens make. This is underneath the coop. They have dug these all on their own. Cassie, stick your hand down there, kind of show how deep. I don't know if you can really tell up against the coop too, sis. But they have dug and dug and dug. I don't know how I didn't know chickens could really dig like that. I mean, I know they like to dust bathe, but I didn't know they would like keep on digging. So, but that's the mess they have made underneath our chicken coop.
Easy peasy, look at that. You can't even open up a bottle, much less.
Watch your head, your chin. Oh, stop. This is going to hurt. The thing about it is going to pop you in the chin. So get it away from your face.
It's like the lever for a train, going back and forth.
Ha!
Like the brake lever.
One down.
One more stinking thing to go.
It's a good thing it rained last night or we'd never get any of these done.
Yay, now Mom, bubble, 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 boil in trouble. I know that's not how it goes, but it's funny.
Yay! Number 2 down. And your dad said we wouldn't be able to do this.
We proved him wrong.
Yep. Is that the last one?
Yep.
Okay, so Cassie and I got all 4 of the T-posts out of the ground. Luckily for us, it did storm and rain last night, so the ground was soft. Go ahead and get them, be able to pull them up out of the ground. And now we're going to go ahead and attempt to, we're going to go ahead and move this fence, the Premier One fence. And then we're going to go ahead and patch up the parts of it that the dogs have torn up. And actually right here, these 2 dogs right here, Sadie and Beretta, they are the ones who have caused the holes in our Premier One fence. So hopefully when we patch them up, they won't be making any more holes after this, we hope. Okay, I went ahead and I've got the Premier One fence all picked up. I think I've lost Cassie. She's kind of gone off up there to her tree house. Went ahead and we got it all pulled up. The corner T-posts are all pulled up. And so now I guess I'm going to go ahead and start it on this end here and then have it go up around this way. But what I would really like to do is move that chain link fence, and then this little red door right here, we would just keep closed all the time, and then move the chain link fence over to this side of the coop, and then we would just open up that door and leave it open throughout the day. Just open and close this door here, and then it'd be that much farther. They could go up in here, but that's something that I would need help with. And it doesn't need to be done today, but so let's go ahead and see if I can somehow figure out how to get this. I'm gonna I tried to keep it where it wasn't getting tangled up. I'm hoping easy to put back. I think I pretty much have it so it's not tangled up mess. We'll see. I still have a ways to go, but it'll be gone by the day's end.
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard time.
Okay, we had to go up and have Chris help to get these corners figured out, but We now have it all officially, all the T-posts are in and tied to it, and somehow the chickens got in there while we were doing this. They wanted to know what was going on. It didn't quite, it used to be, the fence used to come all the way down to there, so it really didn't take up too much of a difference. It didn't go up as far as I wanted it to. Now it officially goes all the way up to this corner here. I wanted it to go a little bit farther up in here, but we just didn't quite have enough for it to do that. And another reason why we don't have as much fence as we used to is because at our old house, Sadie, our beagle, she somehow got in this, and then she got her, when it was opened up, and got herself all tangled up in it. So I had to cut her out of it because she was all tangled up in it. How she did that, I don't know. She was chasing a rabbit, and then of course, you know, she got stuck and the rabbit was free, and so she was trying to go after the rabbit. And anyways, long story short, that's why that fence looks like that, all of a mess, but we had to keep it wrapped up so we're still able to use it. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and attempt to patch up some of these holes.
Can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to
Okay, now we're gonna go find the green netting to patch our fence with.
oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.
I'll be watching you, every step you take, every move you make. I'll be watching you. Now we're patching up the fence.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I,
There's one of them now, digging, dust bathing, but digging those big holes underneath our chicken coop. They just keep digging, 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 and they keep getting deeper, deeper, deeper. So the fence is all done now, and we've got all the holes patched up, but I know it's not predator proof, we know that. So this is just a temporary fix, you know, for right now, until we decide to go ahead and get a new fence or a different kind of fencing. But for the most part, our chickens are free ranged anyways, so it's not gonna really matter too much. That's just for, you know, on certain times we might wanna go ahead and leave, but we don't wanna leave them, if we're gonna be gone for a long extended amount of time, we'll go ahead and close this up and be able to leave them in there instead of just leaving them out. Beretta, you know you're not allowed to go in there. Beretta? Can you sit? Good girl. Just good girl. And a new thing for Beretta is that she has, not only does her and Sadie have the electric collars where they can only go so far in the yard so they won't travel out, that keeps them from being able to have to be tied up, but Beretta got her a new collar, and that's if we see her doing stuff she's not supposed to be doing, we can go ahead and push a little button and it'll send a signal, a noise, and that makes her stop and correct herself. Because she's had a bad habit of all of a sudden of wanting to chase cars' tires as they're pulling in and out of the driveway. And she doesn't like delivery people, so. And if we ever catch her sneaking in to get an egg out of the coop, then she gets it.